So the Arsenal women are back in Champions League action this midweek when FC Zurich are the visitors here at the Emirates Stadium. What do we know about these opponents? Stay tuned and let's find out. Hello, my name is Richard. This is Over and Over and Over Again. And in this video, we are going to look at our midweek Champions League opponents, FC Zurich Frauen. Find out a little bit about their history, look at who their coaches, their stadium. There's also one or two players that's played for both of these great clubs. We've also met once before as well, so we'll have a little look at that game. All that's coming up in this video. If that sounds like something you might enjoy, please give it a like. Please stick with us and let's get going. So FC Zurich Frauen were originally formed in 1968 as DF Zurich. But 2 years later, they had moved. They became SV Seeback Women. In 1980, they did win their first league title. And up until the point where they merged with the FC Zurich Men's Club in 2008, they won 13 league titles and 8 Swiss Cups. So after joining up with the men's team in 2008, the club changed its name to FC Zurich Frauen, and they've gone on to win another 10 league titles, taking the total to 23. They've also won a further 7 Swiss Cups, which makes it 15 in total. They are the most successful side in Swiss women's football. In the Champions League, then, the furthest that they've got was a round of 16. That was in the 2013-2014 season. They became the first Swiss club to reach that far into the competition. Unfortunately, they lost 6-1 on aggregate to Barcelona. So FC Frauen's coach is a very famous name in women's football. Inka Grings, of course, the German forward. She is the second top scorer in Frauen Bundesliga history with 195 goals, and she has finished top scorer in 2 separate Euro championships as well. She played for FC Zurich. That was between 2011 and 2013, and she scored 55 goals in just 31 appearances. But the majority of her career was spent at Duisburg, where she scored over 350 goals in 16 years for the club. And she also won 96 caps for Germany, scoring 64 goals, winning those 2 European championships. She was originally manager of Duisburg as well. That was between 2014 and 2017 before taking over at FC Zurich in 2021, where she did win the league title last season. So that is FC Zurich's coach, Inka Grings. So where do FC Zurich play their football? Well, it's actually at the Her and Shirley Sports Park, which is also shared with the FC Zurich men. They've called it the home of FC Zurich, and it opened in 2021. So that is where FC Zurich Frauen play their home matches. So we have met FC Zurich Frauen on one occasion before. That was in the old Champions League competition back in 2008. We played them in a group game and we did beat them 7-2 at Meadow Park. Kim Little, of course, will be playing on Thursday. She was in the side that night. She actually scored a hat-trick. The other goals were from Gemma Davison, Kelly Smith, and 2 from Jane Ludlow. So Arsenal did beat FC Zurich 7-2. A similar result on Thursday would be very much appreciated, wouldn't it? Of course, our very own Noel Moritz was a former FC Zurich player. She actually began her professional career with them in 2011, and she did win 2 league titles and 2 Swiss Cups with the club before going on to even greater success at Wolfsburg, where she did, of course, win the Champions League before joining Arsenal in 2020. Also as well, Marlene Gut was another former Zurich player who played for Arsenal between 2020 and 2022 before leaving in January following a serious ACL injury, which she never fully recovered from. She now plays for Grasshopper. So they're the 2 players that have played for both clubs. So the one to watch then for FC Zurich may well be striker Fabienne Hum. She's a veteran Swiss international. She's played over 70 appearances for the Swiss national team since 2012. She's been at FC Zurich since 2009. and she scored more than 50 goals for the club over that period of time as well. And she actually holds the record for the fastest ever hat-trick at a Women's World Cup. That was created in 2015 in a match against Ecuador. So the one to watch for FC Zurich is Fabienne Hum. So what will our lineup be then for this game on Thursday? Well, I do think there'll be some changes to the side that's been played in the WSL. Obviously, we've got another big game coming up on Sunday against West Ham. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if we see Kaylin Marquise, the new American goalkeeper, make her first team debut for the club in this game. I think in the back four, I think Emirates will play against her former club at right back. I think the centre backs will probably be the same as we've been playing recently due to the injuries that we've got. So I think it'll be Lotta Woober-Moy and Steph Catley. And I do think Katie McCabe will start at left back. In midfield, you expect captain Kim Little to start again. I think Frida Mana might keep her place in the side following a couple of good recent performances. And I expect Viv Miedemar to be in the number 10 position in this game. She hasn't been getting much game time in the last couple of games, has she? So I do think she may well start this game and stake her claim to get her place back in the side. I think in the front three, we may see one or two changes. I do think Beth Mead will start. I've got a feeling Caitlin Ford may well play in the number 9 position, giving Stina a bit of a rest. And Lena Herzig may well come in on the left-hand side, assuming she's fit. She did miss the game against Liverpool with a short illness. So hopefully she'll be fine to play and she might play on the left-hand side. Otherwise, Stina might have to play through the centre with Caitlin Ford on the left again. But that'll be the lineup I'll be expecting for this game. In terms of a score prediction, then, of course, we're going to start favourites in this game, the weakest team in the group, of course, and a win would make it 2 wins out of 2, wouldn't it, and put us top of the group. I expect it's going to be a reasonably comfortable evening for the Arsenal women. I'm going to predict the final score, Arsenal women 4, FC Zurich 0. So that's a preview then of this midweek Champions League game, Arsenal playing FC Zurich Frauen here at the Emirates Stadium. There are still tickets available. If you want to come along and watch the game, please do so. The girls really do appreciate the support and they fully deserve it as well for a great start to the season, of course, and that great win away in Lyon last week as well. So if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please consider subscribing to the channel. We do obviously cover the Arsenal women in great detail, as well as all the stuff from the men's team as well. So loads of great stuff on the channel. Please consider subscribing. Give this video a like. This has been over and over and over again. My name's Richard, and we will see you very, very soon.